Hello everyone and welcome to Flight Simulator 2004, and today I'm going to take flight from Stockholm to Rome in a Norwegian. Actually, I can show you. Can't do it. It's Norwegian 737-800, and this is set up for this is from Ifly. Basically, no, it's so weird. The picture, it has this line up above. I wonder if I can change that. Wait. I don't want to do that. I apparently did something wrong here. Do it like that. Oh yeah. Like so. Oh, great. But we're gonna go back to the right screen here because we are planning it. And we're planning it in Professional Flight Planner X, which I have, and I pay a subscription, so it's always up to date and stuff. And that's nice. We won't use a step climb here. Payload will go with 189. So it's maximum. Whole time will go 40 minutes. Good to have. Route, find. And 19 right, 7 seems odd. We won't use 7, we'll use, what's the wind? It's 060. So we'll use 34 left, I think. Select that. Alternate, we'll go with Chiampino, Lira, find destination alternate routes, and compute flight, and release it. So, pretty simple. Use 11,908 minimum. We'll probably put a little bit more in our flight simulator, actually. So I'm just adding that now. So we'll put 12,797. Good. So if that's set up, we need to, well, I usually export it. You can input it manually, of course, which is probably what they usually do. And the reason for that is that it's very expensive to have these databases up to date on airplanes, so it's easy just let the pilot put it in by himself. We'll send to TopCat. That's starting up. So there we go. Just load it here, and then we can change. We had 800 kilos. Okay, so that's set up. Now we're gonna go to our aircraft, and we're gonna start load everything up. I want you to see that, so we're gonna go with screen. Ooh, okay. What I need to do is I use FS passenger, so we go in here and we'll select active company. We'll go find Norwegian. It's down here. Passenger flight, start loading. It's 800. Start one, economy all. 170, so we can put that into TopCat. 170. We'll put about 2,800, 2,900 kilos. And 12,800, so then we'll just real-time load start now, and we'll put on port, and we'll just open the door here, so you can see it. Now it's open. Great, and that's loading. So we can switch back to our right screen here. So I changed the adults here 170 to 900, 1280, 12.8 tons, and we'll go takeoff, update. We have 19 right selected and in there, and we'll go flaps condition, configuration 5, and compute. And then we have our flight data here, so our reduced takeoff limits and everything. Okay, which we can go and input into our flight simulator. So we're going to CDU. It always does this thing with a buttons here or with numbers. I don't know why. It has to something to do with Navigaph. When you update it, for some reason it goes like that. So IDAM. Eric is okay to number 18. We'll go Arlanda, which is ESA, the SSC, and we'll go Foxtrot and 1, we'll go company route. 19, flight number is 1001. Activate. Which you don't do. I know you don't do that in real life. I know you don't activate it. Everything is done and you concur with each other and that sort of stuff. So, but I'm cheating. So 57.4. Oh, I'm gonna show you. Sorry. Let me go there. So. Vänta lite, jag håller på med en grej, Hannes. Vad vill du?
Kan you gå hem till Alexander?
Ja, men du får ta på dig kläder och jacka och allting.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers
Oh, sorry about that. What was that? So, 57.4, zero fuel weight, check. And we'll go reserves. And calculate that because I haven't calculated it. So, check out calculate here. 288, 935, and 1132, so 2.5 tons is our reserve. We'll go 6 as cost index. Our altitude, first altitude is 340.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we
And then
display
we'll
the safety
go
features and procedures of the air.
Into our what's the word? Into flight planning again. So we're looking at two numbers. We're looking at P2 and 327, this number here. And these are the ones we're going to use. Oh, I can't see the cursor. Why can't you see the cursor? Weird. No, you can't see the cursor, sorry. So if we go back to FS2009, here we will go in here, there's cruise wind, that's the P27, and dash 51, and then we need ISO, which is P +2, so +2, and we'll go 5,000 feet, which is our transition altitude. Good. And then we'll go into top cut. We'll check that. It says 36, and then we'll have put 36 here. We'll still have 940 meters left on the runway, so that's good. Takeoff 1. I usually use climb 1. We'll take off. Flaps 5. What is that? Go. 21 degrees gives us a trim of 739, so we'll go in and here and set that up 739. This is about maximum, I think. So, okay. We have some V speed. We just need to depart first. We'll do 1 line right, and our first is Nosli, so Nosli for golf departure. Take off 160, we'll put 160 here, 5,000 feet initially, and that's about it for the planning. Now we're gonna go and start this thing up. So we're going overhead, which you can see because I talk Things on, APU is on, both fuel pumps on. So, ready to start. There we go, that's continued. So we'll go ground. We'll increase here. Get these things out of the first officer CDU. Put that legs. 25. Introduce fuel. Things are rising. Looks good. Good. We'll go here and we'll go ground on the one engine. So when that gets to 25, we'll introduce a fuel, and then you will spool up. 5, introduce fuel. I don't know why it slows down a little bit when it gets close to it. I'm a little unsure why. Can't even remember if it usually did that before either. So a little, I don't know. I'm not sure, basically. Okay, so that's good. Generators, check those. We'll go torpedo heat on, fuel, the ice is as it should be, auto. APU bleed off, and then bleeds on, continuous, both continuous, APU off. We'll go here, we'll turn on flight directors, auto throttle on. We'll fix that, we'll go press the recall, and then we'll go down here lower, and we'll go and do our flight control check. So I have some pedals which I'm using. So that looks good. Go back to engine, set flaps to 5, and start pushback. I just use you could use the one in the game, but I'll just use Shift P. It works. I have it set to Shift P, that's why. Other people might have it set to other things. Why doesn't that plane have any textures? Does the plane have any textures? A little bit weird. They should have textures. Oh, sorry, I forgot about something. No. My plane doesn't have textures either. I was like, what's going on? I have a recording software because I fly for virtual Norwegian airlines, so I have to have that set too. So, sorry, forgot about that. Let's see, go. See, I have to set it up with some stuff here. So, now that's recording. We could continue our pushback. Or we could manage to get it going. Why am I not getting it going? Something is wrong. No. Oh, weird. Now it's gone. I don't know what is doing this. It's slightly weird, but what are we going here? We'll get this. So this is in case you're wondering, I think this is Airsoft's version of Arlanda for FS2004. It's pretty cool. I mean, over there, there's a. Oh, there it is over here somewhere. There's a spotter place we could spot aircraft. You go there and park, and then go and spot aircraft. I've been a few times with my kids. They find it dreadfully boring. I find it exciting, but that doesn't really help that I find it exciting because they don't find it exciting. So. Supposedly there's a new texture out for the virtual cockpit, which is supposed to be nice. I haven't tried that. Turn on. A white transponder there. So minimum takeoff fuel from our chart is 11.7 tons, just over 11.7 tons, which would be a problem. 11.8, so we'll go with that with our minimums, which also shouldn't be a problem. Boring weather today. Stockholm, actually it's boring outside too. But that's the way it is. So flight time is 2 hours and 58 minutes. We'll burn 7,760 kilograms of fuel during that time. So if everything goes according to plan, we should have 3.8 kilograms, 3.8 tons when we arrive. We'll see. Depends on winds and stuff. I'm not a brilliant flight planner, by the way. I'm not a pilot, I'm not a professional flight planner, I'm just a person who likes to have fun with my computer games. I guess it's a game. Sometimes I feel like it's... Well, in some ways it is a game. I'm not a pilot and it doesn't mimic that very well flying. But I do enjoy this. Scandinavian CRJ 900 there. I think it's 900. Oh, 700. I think it's 900. Thai doesn't use... Actually, I need to update my air traffic there because Thai doesn't fly the 747. I don't know if into Stockholm at least. I don't know if they fly in the 747s at all, but they don't fly it into Stockholm. Oh yeah, for sure. So we have around 787 maybe, or 737, 700, 737, 800. A little bit hard to know. That's an A330 at least. There's another 737 over there. So Scandinavian is switching. They're making, actually they're moving to an all Airbus fleet. I don't know what to think about that. I like these ones. They're getting rid of almost all of their 737-600s Scandinavian, which I really liked. I like those. They're kind of cute. The small, we call that small pigs. Feel to them, but they're getting rid of those and a bunch of the 737s, 800 and 700s. So that's getting rid of that, and they are streamlining it. So they will. I think at first, or it used to be that they were gonna switch them around, so they would have Airbuses in Stockholm and Copenhagen, and they would have Boeings left in Norway and Oslo. I'm not sure if they were going to do that, because last thing I read they were going to switch to an all Airbus fleet, but they might do it that way, so they focus their Airbus Boeings in Oslo, and the rest of the places gets Airbuses. There's Airbus Boeings in Oslo, yeah. But I guess it then depends on how fast the new planes get delivered and that sort of stuff. Sorry about that. I'm sort of stuff in my throat. But I don't know about that. Norwegian is interesting. They keep growing and expanding, and but I don't really know. I read that they were gonna sell off all bunch of their planes and then wet lease them back. I have no idea how that would be cheaper. Well, I guess because you would pay for the amount of money time you use them, but I mean, if a company leases them, they want some sort of profit margin, and maybe I just can't see how it would be cheaper. But they're gonna do that, and then gonna get a load of cash for that, and then gonna do something with that cash. But I'm skeptical. Okay, so we're on here. We'll go strobe on, and we'll go landing lights on, taxi slide on. We'll go more in the cabin. Good. We set up here, and let's see our speeds: 44, 47, 60. 44, 47. Okay, so ready. I will go increase power to 40%. Stable. Start the timer and toga button over here. And we'll have a reduced takeoff. 40, 44. 44. 47. So when we have that was 80, our rudder will be 80 knots, so we'll use our rudder here. Slightly left aileron too. One and rotate. Not too fast, don't want to over rotate, so positive rate, gear up selected. Arlanda. Increase altitude will go 3400 just because we're going there. Usually that would be dependent on air traffic control, of course. Do that. Just bring our nose down, make her off a little bit on, and we'll go taxi lights off. Flaps to 1.
$2,500.
Start our little turn to the left here. So I want to practice. I want to be better in hand flying IFR, so I usually try to hand fly it a bit. Maybe up to about 10,000 feet, and then I'll engage the autopilot. So we'll go flaps up now. Speed will increase. Start turning left. We can actually go and turn on the anti-ice, engine and wing anti-ice, because we're going through the clouds here. And it's about it's 11 degrees, so it shouldn't be actually that's right, it's 11 degrees. I shouldn't have to turn on the anti-ice. We'll keep it off. I read somewhere where that you usually turn on when you're below 10 degrees centigrade plus. So now we have a transition altitude. We'll go standard. Pretty cool. 3 minutes out and we are going there. So it's 10 degrees now, so we'll turn on wing anti-ice and add in anti-ice. So, pretty smooth. Ifly 737 is a really nice plane to fly. I mean, excellent. It's excellent, basically, in pretty much every way you can imagine. We'll turn off fasten seatbelt signs, release the passengers, and collector.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You may now take off your seatbelt. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now safe to use your portable electronic devices.
Engaged. We're just monitoring to see if everything is working as it should. It seems to be doing that. And our Norwegian 737-800 is climbing out through the clouds above Stockholm. I can use south of Stockholm already. I think Stockholm is over there, so. I really like the lights on the Ifly. Those are really amazing lights. 10,000 feet, speed is increasing, so nose is down. We'll turn off lights. Engine starts to auto. Coming out of the clouds, we turn off the engine anti-ice and wing anti-ice, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, Mitch. No, that was odd. That's pretty much it for this episode. So anyway, that was Flight Simulator 2004, and startup and taxi and flight out of Stockholm Arlanda with the Ifly 737-800. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit like button, leave a comment or share, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.